This coming Sunday is the Feast of Divine Mercy. We often simply call it the Feast of Mercy, but the Lord has given a specific instruction that we do not call it just that. It must be called the Feast of Divine Mercy. It is divine mercy, not just human mercy. It was in the year 2000 that Pope John Paul II declared this feast for the entire church. Based on the revelations given to Saint Faustina, the Holy Father established it as a universal feast for the new millennium and beyond. When this liturgical feast was established, the Lord's instruction was clear. On Good Friday, we are to meditate on the crucifixion and death of Jesus. And then on Easter Sunday, we meditate on how he rose from the dead to deliver us. The Feast of Divine Mercy is the ultimate fruit of those two events. As a direct result of the passion, death, and resurrection, St. John witnessed a profound mystery. He saw a soldier pierce the side of Jesus with a lance, and from that wound, blood and water flowed out. Quoting that very scripture, Jesus said to St. Faustina, "From my heart, blood and water flowed forth for all of humanity. When a soul takes refuge in this, when they trust in this, they receive total forgiveness." When Jesus died on the cross for the sins of humanity and rose again, God's mercy poured out upon the world. This is the simplest, most beautiful explanation of this feast. This is exactly why Jesus asked for it to be celebrated on the Sunday immediately following Easter. The logic is this: after we have spent the Holy Week meditating on the passion, the death, and the resurrection, that infinite mercy flows directly into the soul of the one who has received those graces. Two words are vital here: believe and trust. Infinite mercy flows into the soul that believes and trusts in the merits of Jesus. This is not just a suggestion, it is a requirement. You see, only a soul that believes can truly open itself to celebrate this feast. For a soul that does not believe in the crucifixion of Jesus, there is simply no path forward. Without that foundation of faith, the heart remains closed to the very grace being poured out. That is why Jesus gave specific instructions for the image of divine mercy. He said that two rays must emanate from his heart, a red ray and a pale white ray. The red symbolizes the holy blood and the white symbolizes the holy water. When a person believes and trusts in the mercy flowing through the pierced heart of the Lord, they receive complete remission of sins. There is a profound depth here for us to understand. Jesus insisted that at the bottom of this image, these words must always be written: "Jesus, I trust in you." Think about that. Every single blessing of this feast rests upon that one simple word: trust. So, I ask you today, do you truly trust Him? Are you taking refuge in Jesus? All the graces of heaven are found within that single act of trust. Now, how should we prepare? On June 29, 2002, the Vatican, the central heart of the Church, issued specific instructions on exactly how we are to prepare for the Feast of Divine Mercy. First, priests are called to inform the faithful about the profound importance of this feast and the immense graces it offers. We must prepare ourselves, our families, and reach out to those who have never heard this message. Think about it. Who knows who will be here next year? Our lives are like a drop of water, fragile and uncertain. We must celebrate this now to gain full spiritual liberation. Second, the Church directs us to use all available media, every audio and visual tool at our disposal to spread this message. It must pass from one person to the next. Let's be honest, all of us are guilty of forwarding trash and useless things in our social media groups. But instead of forwarding those things, why not forward a message that can save a soul? I am certain of this. If you share this with someone, a soul might truly be saved. I say this because I am not a person who follows cults, superstitions, or empty lies. For me, if something is not logically convincing, it is hard to believe. But there is a profound logic in how Jesus died on the cross to save sinners. And because that logic exists, our minds can truly accept and embrace this faith. I have realized that divine mercy is the final lifeline for humanity. It is the last hope for a sinner like me and for the whole world. That is why we must reach as many people as possible. Third, the church instructs that priests must ensure their availability for confession. I am telling you this because you are serious about this feast. Prepare yourselves. Find a place to confess. The church exhorts parishes to ensure priests are available for extended hours. They are even called to go to the homes of the sick and the bedridden to hear their confessions so that they too may be ready for the Feast of Divine Mercy. Every resource at our disposal must be used to prepare. We must teach the faithful about the supreme graces of this day. We must conduct our services beautifully and with great reverence. And above all, we must teach everyone to perform acts of mercy.